Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another video with lame reviews. Today we're gonna do things a bit differently. I won't be sitting in the car like how I usually do. Instead, today we'll be checking out the Realme band, and it's gonna be a very quick video because honestly speaking, there is not much to talk about this device right here. So yeah, we do have the Realme band that comes in this really nice tiny little yellow box here, and upon first unboxing, I actually noticed that the box only contained the Realme band itself. So in the beginning I was a bit confused, like where's the charger? And after looking at the device for about a minute, I realized that, oh, here it is. So basically you flip the band to the back and you actually yank out the top portion of the band to get access to this USB type A kind of port, and you can then put it into any charger that you already have at home. So yeah, makes a lot of sense why it doesn't come with a charger. So that's it, that we have it here in the Realme band at the top section. So putting the band back is actually fairly easy. You just yank it back up and it's actually pretty tight. So the top portion of the band is actually quite tight and you don't have to worry about it falling off on its own. Okay, so let's talk a bit about how this band looks and feels. So this is the green colored version of the Realme band, and honestly speaking, I like it a lot. Mainly because I like the black and green kind of combo, like how I have here on my Amazfit T-Rex. So if you know me or you don't know me, anyways, I'm gonna tell you that I like this black and green, army green kind of devices. So I'm very happy to see that this color is available on the Realme band. Apart from that, the build quality feels quite okay. So we have these very slim bands here, and it is actually similar to the kind of bands that you would wear on a watch. So very easy to put on, very comfortable. I actually put this on yesterday night to sleep, and definitely it doesn't feel as if I have anything on my wrist. First up, because of the comfortable straps, and second, because it is just so lightweight. Alright, now let's move on to the band itself and how it actually functions. So at the front here, we were greeted with an LCD display. Note that this is just a 0.93 inch if I'm not mistaken, and it's not the largest out there. But I think the main problem here is that this is not a touchscreen display. So naturally, when you have this kind of bands, you just want to swipe around and navigate through it very easily. But on the Realme band, how you navigate here is via the tiny button at the bottom. So this is a capacitive button, and what you need to do is just keep tapping on it to navigate through the entire band. So you notice that as I tap here, you see that I'm able to swap through the different apps that is already installed in the band. It doesn't come with a lot of apps naturally. We only have the activities, we have the heart rate, and then it comes to 3 sports modes here. The band actually supports up to 9 different sport modes, but you can only put in 3 on the band itself, and you do this via the app. So moving down, we also have the stopwatch, we also have music controls, which is actually pretty cool to have here on the Realme band, and that's pretty much it. So very simple and bare minimum kind of fitness tracker here. Let me talk very quickly about the heart rate tracking. So we have this 24-hour heart rate tracking, and it works pretty fine. Nothing too much to shout about here. These days, fitness trackers can all track your heart rate fairly accurately. Moving on to the activities, note that the band doesn't come with a built-in GPS. So if you want to track like your distance, like for example your runs or your cycles, you will definitely need to carry your smartphone with you because it's going to rely on the GPS of your smartphone to do that. Moving down the list, we have this stopwatch, and let me just show you how we actually enter into an app. You have to long press that little button at the bottom, and after a couple of seconds the band will just vibrate and you can then access the app itself. So to exit the app, once again you long press that tiny little button, and there you go. So in a way it's actually fairly simple, but I noticed that it's a bit tedious on certain instances. For example, let's check out this music control right here. So long pressing will make me enter the music control, and to navigate through that 4 tiny icons, I actually just have to keep tapping on that little button at the bottom to go through the icons on the screen itself. So on one way I would say it's not that difficult, but on the other hand I'll just say that this is not the most intuitive method to navigate the band itself. Alright, so let's get out of this music player. One pet peeve I have with this way of navigating is, for example, let's say I'm in the clock itself right now, and let's say I hit down and I see the activities. So I just want to go back up and see the time back again, but no, I can't do that. I have to press the home button and go all the way back, just keep tapping until I reach the watch face again. So I think, like I said, this is not the best way of doing it. Obviously, it would have been so much easier if we have a touchscreen display here, but yeah, we don't get that. Apart from that, let me talk very quickly about the notifications. So notifications here is again a little bit of an issue. I only get like one notification that I can store in the band, and as soon as you press that button, the notification goes away and you can't see it anymore. So the fun thing is that we are able to see like new notifications coming in, but you only are able to store one on the band itself. So not sure if that makes too much sense, but essentially it's not the best in terms of just reading notifications. The fonts are a bit, how should I put it, a bit jaggy and doesn't really look very clear. But yeah, just bear in mind that we have notifications, and of course we have call alerts here as well. Another thing I need to mention about is the IP68 rating on this Realme band. So you can't take this to track your swims, you can't swim with this. Basically this will just be okay if you splash some water on it, you take it to the shower, or just sweat with it when you're working out. But that's essentially it, you can't take it swimming. Last but not least, let me talk about the battery life. So I'm thinking we are able to last about 1 week, if I'm not mistaken, on this band itself. I have to check that out again to let you guys know what is the actual time that you can use with this band on one single charge. Yeah, I'll definitely put it down in the info on the screen itself. Alright, so I guess that's pretty much it for the band. Another thing that I need to mention is the Realme Link app. So for you to change the watch faces on this band, you will need to use the app to change it. So once again, I think this is a bit tedious because everything you need to change, you have to do it on the app. So let's go into the Realme Link app very quickly. Notice that I have to go into the watch face, and then I can have these 5 watch faces synced to my Realme band. So again, you have to do it on the app. Moving back, let's say you want to adjust the brightness levels of the band. You will also have to do it in the app. So let's say one fine day, you're out walking on the street and you notice that the band's brightness is too low. So you have to get your phone out, go into the settings, look for that settings, and just adjust the brightness on the phone. So again, like I said, this is not the most natural way, not the easiest way. It is a bit difficult to navigate this band, but yeah, at the end of the day, if this is something that you are okay to put up with, I would say that it is actually, I guess you can still consider it if you are buying it during the promotion price, which Realme is selling it right now. So here in Malaysia, it's supposed to retail for 130 ringgit, 129 actually, but they're having a flash sale for 79 ringgit. So for 79 bucks, let me know if you think this is something that you should buy. It's worth noting that a lot of people are saying that the Realme band should fight against the Mi band, and right now it's in the Mi band 5 phase, but I do have a Mi band 4 here with me, and I'm gonna tell you like the experience on the Mi band is really different. We have a touch screen, an AMOLED display, it supports inbuilt GPS, it also has, it tracks your swims, you can bring it swimming, and so much more. Okay, so I'm not going to talk about the Mi band too much here because this is a Realme band video, but yeah, just want you guys to know what you're getting into if you decide to buy the Realme band. Okay guys, I think that's it for this video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!